Putin loves children very much. We will not claim that he eats them, but we all know for a fact that he kisses their bellies. And he kidnaps thousands of them, for which the International Criminal Court issued a warrant to arrest him. Why does he do it? Exploiting children in the interest of anti-democratic regimes is not a novelty for humanity. Just think about the Hitler Youth. That organization, built on a military principle, included children aged just 10 and over. The necessary ideology was hammered into their heads from a young age, making them ready to sacrifice their lives for their leader. Good thing those children did not follow their ruler's example. The Soviet Union didn't fall way behind. At that time, there were many child heroes who put their homeland's interests above their relatives' lives, such as Pavlik Morozov. According to a legend, he sent his father to certain death because he did not respect the regime's ideology. The same image in modern Russia has, for example, this boy Lyosha. According to Russian propagandists, Lyosha ran out into the road every day to see off Russian tanks on their way to kill Ukrainians. Now Lyosha receives presents from the hands of Russian governors. And this is a girl called Anya. She is very grateful to Mr. Yuri, who rescued her from Mariupol, where nobody needed to be saved until February 24th. But to be fully satisfied, Putin's regime also needs tens of thousands of Ukrainian children. It is known that the Russians first equate children kidnapped from Ukraine's occupied territories with orphans, even though they have actual parents, and then hand them over to government-approved adoptive families or send them to re-education camps. In annexed Crimea and on the territory of Russia, there is a chain of over 40 institutions where ideological re-education takes place. 6,000 identified Ukrainian children have winded up there. At the same time, the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation officially declares to have forcibly deported over 300,000 children to the territory of Russia. This in itself is a violation of the Geneva Convention relative to the protection of civilian persons in time of war. Russia has already simplified the process for acquiring citizenship for Ukrainian children who do not have guardians. Putin also approved the procedure for renunciation of Ukrainian citizenship and ruled that children under 14 years old in Ukraine's occupied territories are now Russian citizens. This aspect with the forced change of citizenship is evidence of another crime. As of June 1st, Ukraine returned only a small percentage of all kidnapped children. Russia simply does not want to return the kids because each of them is a new witness of its committed crime. Moreover, the system of ideological re-education of Ukrainian children in Russia is not just unhidden, but disguised as a charity. Children should not be an instrument of war. Children should not be an instrument of a regime. Children should not be an instrument of manipulation and blackmail by a UN member state. Children are not a weapon.